33. What excuses will be given for Marvel recasting Thunderbolt Ross but not T'Challa? Fam, if I
There,
don't know,
it's
fans,
Chadwick Boseman, man. It's obvious. They will be like, "Oh, we want to honor his memory."
wait, how can you possibly, in one hand, on what the same year, not going to recast T'Challa? The next year, the very same year, Thunderbolt Ross dies in March. He's recasted already. Huh? My
there,
brain's not computing.
that
But
what I
there will
see.
be fans who will make excuses. What will they say? I don't know. I'm asking. I really am asking this question because I have no idea. Live chat, give me your take because I have no idea how we could process people's brains because they've tried everything. They've said things like, "Well, you know, you got to respect the family. The family wouldn't want to
they
recast," and the family has
they
said to
prefer to
TMZ.
race swap than having the true Black Panther.
Everyone who has something to say about no, well, you don't understand, Chillmonger. Recasting won't work because like there's nothing in the comic book. Sure, he is the Black Panther. Yeah, but T'Challa doesn't need to die for that to happen. It's in the comics. Every single excuse. So, what excuses will be given for Marvel recasting Thunderbolt Ross, but not T'Challa?
It is not.
People were like, "We ate Ben Affleck as Batman. Look what happened."
What happened with Ben Affleck? He's an Aquaman.
He was a good Batman. People liked him at the end.
No,
And
this really isn't even about the quality of the actor. This is more
yeah,
so the 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 decision of a studio
yeah.
for handling death.
It,
Oh,
yeah,
it's not the
it
same. They
is no.
recast Hulk, they recast War Machine, but that wasn't the same. Somebody died. Somebody died. You don't care. It was too soon. Yo, William Hurt just died. Harrison Ford is in. How?
Heath Ledger died, and we still got Jared Leto after. We still got Joaquin Phoenix.
You know, it doesn't matter how good the performance is. We get more, and then they get a chance to do good performances.
Yep.
There's no logic anymore. There's nothing to do. If you were defending Marvel, you better right now, you better get on your tweet thing, the same platform which you defended them, and you better be like, "Wow, I can't believe Marvel upset me. They made me look really stupid." Don't double down and try to find a new reason because there will be excuses. And I'm just like, let's get ahead of it.
The
What will their
only
excuses be?
slightly, and this is slightly, very slightly, like 1%, 5% justifiable, is William Hurt had a bad past. But to go against that, Kevin Feige still worked with this man. They know about these actors' past and stuff. Like they know. If it's stuff that's known publicly, they know. They wouldn't
Right.
hire him in the first place if they knew he had a shady past or whatever.
I'm
So
not even sure about the shady past, and I'm not asking
yeah,
him
I'm
to
not sure about
disclose
these.
it either.
Yeah, and I don't really care that much about it. But I see people using that as a justification to say, "Oh, he deserves to get recast because he had shady past." But like, okay, wait a minute. So you
Really? Well, I got my
so
answer.
so you had no issue with him being in Infinity War, Civil War, and Hulk 2008,
Black
but
Widow.
now you totally want to disrespect him and talk bad about him after he's dead about his shady past, but you don't want him fired these other movies. That doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't make any sense. That was the final question. We're not gonna go
I mean,
before
I
the
genuinely
read.
want to hear Feige's excuse. It's not going to. There's no justifiable excuse. There's no logical excuse, in my
Mm-mm.
opinion, for this type of. That's like this is straight up hypocrisy that cannot be defended.
Hypocrisy of the highest degree. Somebody, somebody fix whatever mental illness is going on with Kevin Feige. Summon a meister at once. We need milk of the poppy.
Yes, Feige needs that milk of the poppy.
I knew you'd like that joke. We have 20 comments that I haven't read yet. Hold on, let me see. We got. They'll say an old white guys look the same, so no one will notice. They
Yeah,
will not say that. Um, Chadwick's portrayal was more iconic and loved. Whole William Hurt didn't. That's what the shows will say. Thunderbolt Ross. eh, Thunderbolt Ross isn't a main character, bro. That's a typo. What is he trying to say here?
Thaddeus Ross Ian's is a main character.
I guess that would be their excuse because he's not a main character. They'll say that Chadwick can't be compared to anyone.
When I was talking about this on
That's
it,
just the
I was
stupid
I was
thing I would expect.
and I was
Yeah,
talking
it's the
I
same
was
with Heath
talking about
Ledger.
this.
People still liked Wanking Phoenix. I mean,
All right, and I was talking about this on my stream yesterday about the how Feige said Chadwick Boseman's iteration transcends every like Black Panther iteration to ever exist, and I thought that was so unfair in general to the comics, the animations, and all that because obviously if you put, let's say, Black Adam in a movie, of course the Rock as Black Adam is going to get more attention and notice in a movie because it is facts that more people watch media than read. Cause comic book audience is there's barely a comic book audience. They're like what 50% of the population, probably even less. Like it's totally unfair because look, I like Chadwick's Black Panther, but the his all his animated versions are better than him. His version. Not saying his version is bad, but there's better versions, and the comic version is better than him. So he did not surpass any iteration. He put huge spotlight on the character. He helped
Exactly.
bring the character into a new light and get it this new notoriety. That's what he did.
Trinity said Harrison Ford is in. Yeah, that's what I heard from Jeff Snyder of Collider fame. I thought he said no. Nah, he's in. If Ross is not an important character, then he is the one that is easy to kill off. I guess so. You got to be
Yeah. That's saying Ross is like compared to T'Challa in the Marvel. Ross, you can easily kill him off and get rid of him. Like he can easily go. Like yeah, he's important as a Hulk. Like he was important as a Hulk villain. And the fact that his daughter dates Hulk, which makes their relationship even more complicated. You know, yeah.
right. I want to hear
But
their excuses that they come up with. Hmm.
but it's been like so many years and stuff where they did so much content with General Ross. Like you can easily get rid of him at some point. T'Challa, like nah, he gotta stay forever.
William Hurt had that past and still got hired for the job. Hey, just like James Gunn, let's not pretend we have standards. Sam Elliott, yes, Sam Elliott could do it.
Oh, he's still
Ross
alive.
is important. Yeah, I just saw him in The Stars Born. Maybe that was 3 years ago. Important to the Hulk mythos. He should be recast, but this shines extra light on Marvel's hypocrisy and their agenda. Sure does, D. Diesel. Milk of the Poppy could explain a lot at Marvel right now. No one can replace Chadwick. Yeah, Chadwick really owned the role. Yeah, William Hurt didn't own it. Chadwick really owned it. There's a difference. I can't believe where you see it. Personally, bro, as much as I like Chadwick's role, I don't think that he was more impressive to me than Killmonger and how Michael B killed it. I don't think he was more than Robert Downey in Iron Man, or even like there's a lot of people who nailed their characters better than I think Chadwick did with Black Panther.
Yeah. Well, I think in Civil War that's when he like really like nailed it. Black Panther 2018, while he developed and became a lot nicer, you know, he was really at his peak in like Civil War.
We still need time to heal. Yeah, that would be stupid. Chadwick is T'Challa. There's a difference. Chadwick is T'Challa. Have a good one, everyone. Thanks, Multi, for stopping in. He had to step out. Then the last one here was from Snyder Steppenwolf. The comic book version of T'Challa is one of the smartest characters in Marvel lore, and as much as I like Chadwick's portrayal, they dumbed him down. They just didn't make him a genius. They just left Shuri for all the intellect. Never did they say that T'Challa was a dummy. MCU T'Challa had no backstory or origin. He's only reacted to the plot points. Yo, that was 33 burning MCU questions. Thanks to Multi-Topic Talk. We'll be on his channel. I'll be on his channel on Tuesday morning. K-Dot, I'll be on your channel, I don't know, one day. You can be on K-Dot's channel today if you click on the video towards the left. It's the one he brought up earlier. But you want to check out a new guy? Multi-Topic Talk and I spoke She-Hulk in this live podcast we shot earlier today.
You got no other choice but to check him out and feel his vibe. He got one of the hottest shows alive.